everyone. I don't know too much about this game. Besides it being the funny game where people say funny things. I've heard it's very peak. Hopefully the integration works. There's supposed to be Twitch integration. We'll see if that goes through. And then, yeah, we'll play this. My first time playing through this game. I've seen very little of it. And I don't really know what to expect. I've heard it's very, very good. So, I think, without further ado, it's time to get in. Oh boy, we already get a lot of decisions here. We can be a thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. We can be sensitive, max psychological. Personality is magnetic but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. You get encyclopedia in this one. You get Inland Empire for this one. Hand-eye coordination for this one. Physical. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. And very motivated, it looks like, MOT. So is this one. This one's not very motivated. That's probably why he might begin to lose his mind. Or we can create our own. I'm gonna go with thinker. And not think too hard about it. The Furies at home in the mirrors, it is their address. Even the clearest water, the deep can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness.
This is my ancient reptilian brain speaking.
Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Great.
Ever.
I'm down.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
I guess then we will simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay. This is great.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Yeah, we're just out here existing. Can I get some more?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
All right, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
So far, no options on the companion that I see. Don't know if it's supposed to be there yet. I have no idea. Let's visit the ancient Zero Home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Great.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Right, sensational.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to get the...
The stench of liquor.
Oh, our limbic system is talking.
And with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh yeah, we're waking up.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice command alert carriage.
Oh, this is our encyclopedia brain that we got for being a thinker. dead. Or maybe getting up. Let me see if I can put. Still trying to connect her. But I bet I have no audio. It's not going to be friendly to this. Because what it's doing is it's trying to connect to the server. I can't uncheck that. So we're just going to have to roll without it, I guess. Maybe next time. Or it'll fix it. So walk around. Whoa. A lot of perks. We have encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. I see. So each of these is base 5, and encyclopedia got a buff because we have it. Motorics. How well you move your body. Physique. Psyche. Intellect. Got my pants. Anything with those? Like uncomfortably stumbling. Hold tab to highlight. Here's my clothes. Probably want to take a bath. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. Should have sent a poet. So, I don't want to be cynical yet. But if the glory of this game is all the... what do I call it? All this, like... kind of hip... like... how they word things, if that's what makes the game good, I don't know if I'm gonna like it very much. But I don't want to get cynical or anything. I'll get a shirt.
Was this not
Oh, there
the
we go.
same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things.
Conceptualization, challenging, success. Kind of cool. I like this idea. Is this not the same Milan that found empires and lay waste to cities?
Probably not, no.
It's our logic in our head talking with our conceptualization.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
That's pretty cool. Oh, and I bet if you're, like, not the thinker, this is a totally different inner monologue, which is very cool.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong.
What's wrong with my face?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness.
Yeah, that was there.
Then the swollenness.
I was already there.
It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
All right, what's up?
Behold,
It's me.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Oh, that's me.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
We're cheesing.
Please
It
stop.
is.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
I think that's a good thing.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Are you doing anything for 420? No, I don't think so. Well, I think I'm probably spending it with family, because it's also Easter Sunday, and they like to celebrate Easter with like a dinner and stuff. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm insinuating that it's vaguely sympathetic. It's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
This is a white check. You may retry it. Snake Eyes always loses. Double sixes always win. Encyclopedia. So we can... Whoa. Hold on. We can use Encyclopedia to try to dig deep into our mind, locate the source of the expression. We need a 13. And I guess Encyclopedia is 6. So we need to roll a 7 or higher. Kind of like D&D. And then this is impossible because our electrochemistry is 2. So the only way to do this is to roll double sixes. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. It's a white check. You may retry it. I think let's try to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on
We got a
film.
6.
The expression.
Oh, and now this is
belongs to
locked.
Your primary motor cortex.
Oh, it's
It will
not.
take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay. This is really cool. So this is a white check because we have enough Encyclopedia.
Like the rest of you.
Wait, no.
It comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Wait,
That's
what?
all you know.
It said you could try it any number of times. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. Put skill points in Encyclopedia to open this white check. Can I try again? It said you could try this any number of times.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
I guess it's just not... It doesn't, like, go away. But it's... Like... Can't just spam it. You can retry it. Not necessarily... You can retry it an infinite number of times. Oh. 2 bottles in the bathtub. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah. I see how to point at stuff. Give me my jacket. Out here. What's this?
The window stands broken in its
Window
frame.
is broken.
Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus. High. Wait, so is visual calculus one of my... This is really cool. Visual calculus high. Assess the damage. So as long as we roll a 4 or higher, we're good here.
The shards face
Got it.
outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine
Break it?
web of scarring covers the back of
Ah.
your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Oh, I didn't do it.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
How big is the
It
impact?
is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the
Sounds like a
green sheet
rock.
that's on the hat rack in the
Oh.
corner, which,
Ew.
coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Billy. Let me get my paint.
This fan has 2 chambers.
Oh boy, here we go.
One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Medium, grab the tie. Oh, okay, let's do it.
You swoop up
Nailed
and
it.
catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie. The blade.
Stop the fan, it's cold.
A
Turn the-
terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
Yeah, I think I will.
Practically feel the lights are off.
Boy, I can't wait to come back here and redo the mirror. Bottle? Smells in here?
You hear a jingle.
Oh,
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium keyring.
aluminium.
There's a single key on the ring. The number 1. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast.
Thanks. Encyclopedia. Looked like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is... We drink. Take my shoe. I only have one shoe. I do. Open the door. Go get our other shoe. Whoa. There's like a lot of people here. How do I get out on the balcony? There's something on the table. Something on the table. Yeah. Out on the balcony. I'm a man of business here. I'm trying to get shit done. Oh, it's bright. Where's my shoe? Just the briny wind washes over you. Take my shoe.
There they both are. 2
Nice.
identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Like 2
Pledge.
baby crocodiles.
Are they good?
Good. They're balanced.
Good.
Comfy. Feels like the only...
Smell the sea makes you dizzy, as it often does. Here. Anybody watching Slashback? Seems like it's pretty good. The event looks so good. I keep seeing people post pictures of like tacos that they're having
Officer.
too. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Hey.
The young woman raises a cigarette to
Class
her lips.
Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Exert just started? Heck
A
yeah.
silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor,
Okay.
sparkling.
Barkley.
This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
I'm not an officer. Then why did you call me
Because
that?
you're a police officer, sir.
Oh. Right. Well, you're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Sure.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Okay. I might not know where I am or who I am or what this is. Why don't I remember being a cop? Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Impossible. Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. It's probably not what I want to do. 3% chance of success. I have to roll a double 6. Probably would need to be a different run for me to go for this. Why don't I remember being a cop?
Because of the drinking?
Probably.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
All right, well, I should get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before.
Oh no, this is it. Y'all, if this is a time loop game, I'm gonna scream.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
I don't want to ask questions. I want to just go do stuff.
You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
All right, well, I guess I have to.
Yes.
Oh, you're a plant. We're in Westworld, dude. I'm calling this right now. We're in Westworld. We didn't get drunk last night. We got tranquilized and have, like, the waking up from being tranquilized amnesia. And we're put back in this situation again because, I don't know, it's a simulation where they're trying to figure out what you did to lead up to events that, like, got someone killed. So you're not the cop. You're being manipulated by the cops. All right, we're going to call that now. Let's see if that's right.
There was the
What
usual
happened last
ruckus.
night?
Loud disco music.
Disco.
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
You know, it's to room number 3. So disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
All right.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about oh.
I didn't have my alcohol ready. I wasn't ready. Yeah, the frame 1 theory. I'm drinking a little bit tonight while I play this. I figure it was appropriate. That woo. Less said about ostentatious orchestrations, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Mostly just gets hard, doesn't
It would
it?
appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
Go on.
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat.
Okay.
That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing it?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar. So
Winded.
it was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, you mean like cool wounded or, you know, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
I think she's being sarcastic.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me.
A window was smashed.
Yep.
The tape player probably.
Figured that out.
The
Yep.
song stopped.
Yep.
And furniture too.
Yep.
A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Good, good. It prides me to hear this. Tell me more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore.
Oh.
I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
An animal like a lab rat?
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
So, where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
Sure, but like where?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation.
Okay.
Half a century after a failed world revolution,
Whoa,
she is
that's a
central
lot.
to our moment in time.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever. Out of
Shivers.
the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Shut up. What's the number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Huh?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
8,000 years. Okay. Tell me something else.
Yeah?
Why do they hate the
The
police here?
dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not your first time. It looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smooth. I could follow her into her room. God. Rompe le Monde. Rompe le Monde. The satirical newspaper. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Can I follow you?
The door is closed.
Creep simulator? Yeah, let's try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Well, let's not.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. This door can still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Little picture there. Guess let's go downstairs. Oh, I've seen that guy. He's the other main character, right? Vibes. We got mic stand. Lyric stand. Karaoke bar. Big old karaoke mic? Heck yeah.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The
Yeah.
first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Yes, please.
Utterly. And through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing? What's my karaoke song? It depends on the vibes. I usually go for like early 2000s alternative stuff. And then depending how cringe I want to go with the crew, I'll go all the way down to like, you know, like, I mean, they're all great songs, but some people like admittedly cringe with like, you know, My Chemical Romance and things like that because extremely nostalgic, like emo music. I love it. So I'll go that way. Or if I have to go more like, I don't know, I like more, what's the word? Because mainstream's the wrong word, but more like, I don't know, universally accepted. I'll kind of like climb up that until probably at the top of that. I think what would be at the top of that list. But at the last FGC karaoke, I did Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. The impression that I get, I would do like a Less Than Jake. The Science of Selling Yourself Short. I'm a big fan of that song. We didn't end up doing that one, but I'm a big fan of that one. I did Dear Maria, Count Me In with Ryan. I did Ocean Avenue, Yellow Card. So like that kind of realm. And then like Cal and Evan and folks were there, so it was we already got all the good MCR bangers. Which I would also add to the queue. I think I have to stay away. The cow carry, when you explained the cow carry to me, I was like, that is absolutely genius. I'm definitely going to use that tech. I think My Chemical Romance Ghost of You is a song that I absolutely adore, but could never, ever, ever hop on the karaoke mic for. Not ever. I mean, there's always a threshold, right? But that's one that I think I would just like slaughter. It parentheses derogatory. And I don't want to do that. There's a couple other songs that I really like that I would potentially do for karaoke. I like Tracy Chapman type stuff. I think it's called like Give Me One More Reason. You know the song. And then Fast Car is also hers that I like a lot. I don't really do a whole lot of like pop. I wanted to hit the Chapel Roan, couple Chapel Roan bangers, but before we went into the room, Werb was just tearing into Chapel Roan because I guess his ex, or this girl he dated, maybe not a full-blown ex, but like this girl he dated, was like crazy and also like chaperone. And I said like those two things don't have to do with each other, but he was still like just going really hard on chaperone. And I'm like, okay, maybe we don't boot up the Hot to Go, even though I think Hot to Go is a pretty good karaoke song.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
Oh, is this me?
You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment.
Oh, is this like a delusion that we're like actually a pop star? Maybe it's not a delusion. All right, what should I
You
sing?
should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with you. You have to find out how the song goes first, though.
Ask Gaines, sing
Maybe a tape of
karaoke.
something appropriate would help.
Can I do that now?
A man in his late 20s stands
Start.
behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach,
Birds
he
arrive.
gives you a sideways glance. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Our brain telling us that we're a pop star constantly is not what I expected to get in the game.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Ah. Otter.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3.
3?
Sylvie tends the bar here.
Sylvie?
I'm only standing in.
Where's Sylvie?
She just, you know.
Oh,
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying.
kill him.
He is hiding something.
He
So
just
now
what?
you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
What? Yeah, there's definitely some Shutter Island type shit going on here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs.
Yeah, why are you doing this to this bird?
Off the shield that was used to mount it. This is the great skua. The
Skua.
is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola,
It's,
the part of the world you are in right now.
everything is freaking alliteration in this world, huh?
The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stegoarius skua.
Decuarius skua. That's the great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop, damn it.
He pretends not to hear you.
Give me this. No, this is a water cooler. Menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on. Woman hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. I guess that was Sylvie yesterday. A little bit of atmosphere here. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. Let's go say hi. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. Okay. Inside, you catch a glimpse of the Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Base liquor. This game got like 1,000,000 points on the woke scale, right? It was like everything woke. Signal reads mess hall reserved for Union members. This Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Hey.
Hello, sweetie.
Hey, Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I think I will. Alright. Oh,
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme.
royalist.
Used on everything, from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its
Clinging
hallmarks?
to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals.
Homosexuals.
Imagine a yellow
Gotta
plastic
cast them
cup
out.
with a liquor brand.
I don't think I like this king. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Features multiple LGBTQ plus characters, including the player character. Whoa. Heavy social commentary regarding communism. Whether pro or anti is unclear. Okay. Where do I get such a crown?
Free with with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or.
Roy d'Or.
The words
I love these words.
are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty
The
fascinating.
sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia.
Anti-centennial nostalgia.
Before the turn of the century.
Ante.
It's
Not anti, like ante, like before. Like when you make an anti-bet. It's before the hand. So pre-centennial nostalgia. A pining for the time before the turn of the century. Honestly, I might have that. I definitely have a lot of 90s nostalgia. Though I think a lot of that gets like shut down really quickly. How do I go to my like menu of stuff? Oh, there we go. Sing karaoke. Get a hold of sad song on tape. Got our gear. Chillin'. Please do anything. We get some bonuses from items. Flare cut trousers give us +1 electrochemistry. When the king comes back, he's going to kill all the homosexuals, so we should probably be a little careful about the return of the king. Hey.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapped
Piragi.
on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Oh, that's curious. Yeah, I see those now. Hold on. Oh, I gotta shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
Hey.
Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Yeah.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Alright, we can make a name for ourselves, right?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Holy shit. I think you're not able to pass that. We rolled double ones. Very cool, but when I come off like a douche if I call myself that, it's very cool, but maybe just a bit too office. Then I'm shipping it.
Yes, well,
He's not even listening.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
Okay.
Saturday too, actually.
Oh.
Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Nope. Just the cafeteria guy.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Yeah, that guy.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area.
Okay.
Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Oh, something happened.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yeah.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look.
Yeah, I'm lying. I haven't.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yeah, it's been there for 3
where
days.
it has been hanging for 7 days.
7 days. Okay.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What are we doing?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Pretty sure I'm not drunk.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How do you know I'm not an imposter?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Just because I'm wearing these clothes doesn't mean they're mine.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
I mean, the body could be the police officer. I could have killed him.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Oh, you mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
All right.
He nods.
In the party. What if I told you I'm not really a police
We all
officer?
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer.
This is really sus.
What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree.
And then, soon after,
But first, we have to take it down.
Okay.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I'm not a police officer.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Okay.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever.
Whoa.
yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I should repeat this.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
No.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
That would be great.
Not a fan.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain
Decomptage.
of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers.
Yeah.
That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Try work. The case at hand.
Oh yeah.
It can work.
That's what I want to hear right now. Focus on work.
Focus on other people's
F you,
troubles,
buddy.
not your own. That is a real...
Forget
A
it.
moment passes.
I'm not even listening anymore.
The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
What do you want to know?
Let's talk about the case.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it.
I don't know
Do
anything.
you want me to brief you?
Yeah.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings.
Okay.
The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. So who called?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
That's curious.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The
Oh
dock
boy.
workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Got it.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay, I get it.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
All right, simple enough for me. That's all I need for now.
Good.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on. I should know a little about you.
Ah, if you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
What?
But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I want to kill him because he's wearing glasses?
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
That was that was a little much. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division.
Okay, well,
I told you.
that's a name I recognize.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say
I want to know more about this then.
mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the prologue. I'm like really annoying.
Never been to Seoul.
A point of pride to him.
You ever talk to yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, there's a bunch of voices in your head?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook.
We gotta get that
Idly
notebook.
thumbed. We all have our different mediums.
Officially, no, right? Yeah, we don't want that on the record that all these Conceptualizations are living inside my head. Tell me a secret. Okay. Again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order.
Lame.
It's like you're locked down.
Happening to me.
Something the matter?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
What the hell? Dude, who are all these dudes? These like arts of these emotions.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Okay, that's it.
Let's change the subject.
We're done. Okay. It's me again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I am Raphael Ambrosius Custo.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably
Maybe it was
Sylvie.
Sylvie. Yeah.
She usually works the bar here. I'm only...
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Great.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Thanks, reaction speed.
You said...
Where have you been all my life?
Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No,
Mayonnaise?
I live in Jamrock.
Jamrock,
Only
hell yeah.
Sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't
buddy.
live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
All right.
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right. Questions.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
I got this.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones.
Thanks,
Not
rhetoric.
vice versa.
Where's the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
They?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry.
Dude, this I should not have been the thinker, dude. I should have just been
over
like
the plains and
punch.
nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried.
Dude, I don't care. Okay, who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police.
This is
You
it.
killed him.
He said they hoisted him up on
Yeah,
a tree.
get his ass.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
So who's saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here.
I could eat.
A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would they do
I
that?
would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Oh yeah, totally.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike.
Ah.
The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him?
Crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Okay.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman?
No.
She has... Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh, you creeped
That's
her.
why Sylvie went away.
Thank you.
All right.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
Plus 30 experience. Wait, we can almost level up. 70 skill point. That's not experience. Half-life. These are cool arts. Punches and gut feeling. Authority. Spirit de... Oh, it's the cop cult.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No, we're gonna get out of here. I just have to roll an 8 or higher. Easy. What? Wait, what's happening?
You're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the
Oh no!
furiously with both hands. Why?
What's happening? Fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
I think I killed the lady in the wheelchair.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
What's up? It was so worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
What's happening?
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when
Ow.
you move.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair.
Oh.
Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Alright, I won't pay for that window.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I'm not gonna think. We gotta go out back. Summer door closed. Way then? Dude, this place is kinda gnarly. Street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Hey.
The RCM in Martinez.
Hey, Gardner.
What can I help you with?
Got some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else. In her rigid posture.
What are you doing here?
I am working. I
What?
have a greenhouse in the yard there.
Oh.
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Ah.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Alright.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Excuse me?
Fuck the police business.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
Okay.
We need
Since
direction.
the street sign's messed up. Okay.
Where's the
It's
corpse?
there. In the yard, right
North.
through the hole.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
Thanks.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course.
I'm out of here.
I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Oh, can I have your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have
Thanks.
another pair.
Quick glove. This one. They fuck the police? Pigs go home. Not very police friendly here. Saffron Picker, welcome to Rabbit Hole. Where is the fence? This looks like a totally different thing. Ancient fountain. Plastic wrapped macaroni. A lot of people here. Where's the fence? I guess he said go right when. Go sleep on the bench.
Worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Thanks, tutorial agent. Ah.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
We can get an exact count here.
Maybe more than 12.
Nice. Just barely.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. 2. Standard work boot. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Standard work boot. Number 45. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart. 5. Another standard work boot. 6.
Okay.
An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good at this.
Bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it. And the tracks burn in the middle of it. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off, buddy.
This man is not easily toyed with.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Hyperopia. There's the heavy one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up?
Oh, that would make
Let's
sense.
say a heavily built worker.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
But why carry him? Was he already dead?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration.
Right, there's a light step there.
Or a kid?
Can't be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
This one has a smooth sole.
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Drummer?
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential.
Sure.
Oh,
How long do you think they were here?
it is
Week?
not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing.
Oh.
The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures
Pretty good.
preserve the tracks in a good state. The
What do you
commotion
think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Indeed. They
Okay.
all stood in a... Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over. Hoisted him up.
I think we got a
watched
good idea what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow.
Either way. What else?
That's it. Smells gross here. Hey, kid. Probably shouldn't be.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Wow.
He's almost exquisite in his ugliness.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Kuno Ease and Kuno. Could I have a moment of your time?
Pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
I'm gonna kick you in the ball.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Sure.
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Oh, he's zooted.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
What happened here?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
You are so annoying.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay. Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
I see.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Yeah, I should probably leave. Answer these questions.
He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Escalate.
Pigs in here, Kuno!
Are we gonna get knocked out again?
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense.
Physical instrument.
still-
Shut him down. That's not gonna work
Just
out.
appeal to his reason.
You high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals!
Alright, fine. Whatever.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
You are rather frustrating.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
You see inside my head? He's high. Maybe he'll respond to it.
Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
I really wish she would stop chiming in.
No, you're not. We can...
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
talk to me about my fucking people. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's bottom bitch.
This sucks. I'm out. I'm not.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Perception.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. There it is.
Secret door.
You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Open the door. An empty tube of magnesium. Magnesium. Oh, we're going upstairs. We're on the roof. There's clothes here. Walking all the way to that. Postcard. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Money, we're getting there. We might have our room for tonight. Doorway's about to collapse. Whoa. Maybe another. Oh, that's a healing item. We're up on the roof. Like a... Can I go that way? Can I walk to that jacket?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on
Okay.
Yes.
Cops' clothes. Oh.
It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
But I have my code.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
I'm gonna die if I go for it, right?
No. That's still too high. What?
Damaged morale. Edge.
Despair creeps into you. Getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Running out of shits to give.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown.
This is me?
He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman."
What?
When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Okay. Wait, game over? Jump for the jacket, fail, lose the game? I gotta do all this shit again?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Horrible.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Alright, I guess we're gonna throw up.
The smell...
Wow, I almost got it.
It pushes in from your mouth.
You have 2 articles of clothing that lower the skill check? Oh, so I do.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
It's okay.
God.
Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, so where do we get it?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Go get some. Hey.
Hello again, officer. How are you? Sure. I'm done with them.
She's so kind. She just gives everything over.
Go easy on that stuff.
Inhale these salts.
There he still is, looking right through you.
+1 has
with his
ammonia.
white eyes. The body...
So, if my equipment actively harming me. Endurance. Okay, nothing's endurance based here. But I am -2 save your fare. From the shoes. Pants. Try again.
There he still is, looking right. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Gross. Good to know that clothing can make a difference in these checks. I will have to think about that.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Okay, just do it without me.
This is a 2-man assignment.
Okay, can I just do it? I'm just puking. I'm
I
fine.
need your help. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Yeah,
Then
I know.
come back
I'm
and
aware.
have another go.
I'm aware. Why I looked at the 2 that had minus save your fare. Give it half an hour, get yourself together, then come back and have another go. Now we have the thought cabinet. Thought cabinet. Volumetric shit compressor. Research time 30 minutes. Your shit is apart. It's rather unbecoming of a cop. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed. So we got to get our shit together. Hey, Blade. We're getting our shit together. $30 minutes. We gotta wait for that. Okay. Do. Go talk to the local. What a nice kid. Yeah, he's kind of not.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Going on.
Jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era.
What is the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages.
Ah.
Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Cool.
Welcome to Rysair.
Hey.
Don't you welcome to Rysair me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old
racist
isolationist culture, while your ancestors came. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city.
Hey, get his ass.
It's men like you who keep Rysair divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Got it. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. That's so true. Most able-bodied men. Whoa. Jump jams. We got some magnesium. He needs a heal. Oh, he only has 1 HP. The lorry's probably stored full here. Can we go in there? Oh, money. Need that. Foreign car. This is a traffic jam for the ages, I tell you what.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea.
Who's this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What did this king do?
What did he do? You have no idea. What you, high above you, the king stands triumphantly above.
These actually RNG checks, dude.
Something with great kinetic energy.
Rolling double ones.
Impacted the crew. Someone shot him in the heart.
I'm glad I picked Thinker so that I can fail all my thinking checks. And then someone shot the king.
I can't see it, but well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so
target
maybe
practice.
a joke. Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay.
At $2.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever.
I don't care. Thinker, I'm thinking I didn't want to be Thinker. Hey. Can I talk to you? Guy dead? Says Gree. Hey.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
So what's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us?
Yeah.
Beat the honest work. Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
I don't think I've chosen a side here.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Alright, I got some questions.
Maybe you should ask them the questions.
Then.
Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Okay.
So do we, Scott.
Call me mañana. What is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Let's talk about something.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
I want to get in there too.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
There's a murder around here. Nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers.
I can't really do that.
We are not picking a side in the
Pity. Let us work!
Who are all these dudes?
Honest men and women with rights to work.
Ah,
To be useful.
I've heard that one.
Not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually how most things go.
Rules of the economy because they were given.
I don't care. Is 30 minutes past? Almost. My shit's almost together. I don't want to talk to this. What else is going on? Do 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 do. What's down here? Roy's Pawn Shop. Sell some shit. There's a lot of stuff in here. Cash register. Got any sad song tapes? Hey, Roy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Oh.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Full vacuous consumer object.
Me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Is he high? What is he on?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
Something I'd like to sell.
And Anything
What's
else
in my
you're
pocket?
thinking of selling?
I want to sell his handkerchief.
I'm
I
not
sell my
purchasing
clothes.
any more clothing at the moment.
Well, then I
Another
don't have
time,
anything.
perhaps.
Can you help our
I doubt it,
investigation?
but I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the...
Thank you. So I need to level up electrochemistry to try that check again. That's what white checks are. But I have to decide if it's worth it to even... Fingerless gloves. Lock out of order. Hey.
A couple of indicator
Water
lights
lock
are
control
missing
panel.
from this control panel. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge. You pull the lever all the way up. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
How about harder?
A cold gust of...
Again.
Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever.
Try again.
Nothing happened. A spring.
Get out of here.
Wasn't there a sign?
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out
a knife.
by the water lock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an
Oh,
old
got salami
knife.
too.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the water lock.
Am I playing zoomed in? Maybe.
That has fallen down into...
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a water lock.
Can I have
The
some of
rest
that
of the coast
salami?
is- Sure thing.
Hey.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Breakthrough imminent. What's that mean? Does that mean my shit's almost together? There, okay. Bye. We got shit to go to.
Volumetric ship compressor.
That art is incredible.
Scientific news from Rivershore West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars.
Incredible. It is together. Now we can go do that. Also have a bunch of stuff we can... I'm gonna start getting overwhelmed with. I can already tell. But this is as zoomed out as I can be. I guess helps a little bit. It actually helps quite a bit. Talk to this guy.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Look at the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced.
I think the first 2 days you feel like there's too much to do, oh boy.
A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Okay, let's look at the sneakers.
Good move, officer.
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design is
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers. Super Air.
Only? That's madness. Faun Ultra. Wear the future.
I could buy them.
You remember the slogan from some magazine.
Can I buy the Conquered speakers?
These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi social. That's
Whatever.
right, officer.
Maybe if I have $50. I have $2 right now. Okay, let's go to the body because my shit's together.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Alright, my shit's compressed now, so I can
body
do it.
below is entirely dedicated.
I'm still failing.
Again, the corpse laughs at you. Pus dripping. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Okay. Failed again?
The lieutenant is clearly at a loss.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance.
Do I want to upgrade my endurance, though?
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going anywhere.
But, like, what if I don't want to spend it on endurance? Is it, like... what I want to know is it force failing me? Or am I just getting really unlucky because this is tutorial land? Like, is it force failing it because it's tutorial land, or am I just getting extraordinarily unlucky? I'm just getting really unlucky? Awesome. So now I'm forced to spend on endurance. I can get some of this money by going up here again.
Inconspicuous pile of the roof because
oh my god.
Rhythmic pattern.
I can't get in there because I failed the check. Can I just beat the shit out of this kid to make myself feel better?
Does Kuno care?
I keep throwing up.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Holy shit, can I beat the hell out of these kids? Do you have any advice?
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop it.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Try it again.
Kuno doesn't...
The Kuno-fied non-vomiter. Let's get it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
Please, we're at +7, so we have 9. We need to roll a 5 or higher.
As you breathe in,
thank you.
The odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to ring.
So it's cool with white checks that as long as you have anything that contributes to doing better at it, you can try again. But you can't just spam it.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots.
Yeah.
His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Wait, is Gravy cooking? And are they already doing +R top 8? I guess it is Saturday. I gotta peep. I gotta peep the slashback. Yeah. I don't think they have the right game listed. I think they're just, it always says Uni. Sometimes failing also modifies rewards, but it's mostly new. That's cool. I see Exerd going. I don't see... I'll have to watch it later. I can't find the stream. I just want to see if Gravy was cooking. Boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in
ceramic
stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are
armor,
not boots.
Oh.
Oh, The lieutenant uses a memo technique A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
Nice.
It's clearly some manner of super armor or future armor.
Super future armor?
Future armor? I'm useless.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's Vitreous enamel.
Oh.
This is advanced stuff.
It really looks out of place.
It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Expensive.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Catching.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No.
Of course.
The lieutenant nods.
That actually isn't what I
It's
meant.
part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm.
So where's the rest of this
Piece
arm?
by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces.
Oh, okay, maybe we can collect the armor.
Yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Oh god, we gotta talk to this kid again.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, Besmerties and the like.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
How could he have
That's
it?
for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company.
Pretty pricey for a security
I
guard.
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
Futuristic.
It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely.
Some vibranium technology.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and
Lignum
ebony.
vitae.
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what they cross. The smooth, glossy surface. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good.
Serial
Can you
number.
read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
I'm not lying.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Let's grab these boots.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward,
Stop!
Oh.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Oh.
Brutal!
Tenant, what's up?
His head off.
Do it, homo!
Not a homo.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? How many clothes
Couldn't
do
we
you
take the boots?
You already found the number. There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They
yeah,
are fused
that's
to
true.
his feet.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
All right then, you can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected? Of course there aren't. Don't be naive.
Processing will take care of them.
Right,
With the
we're good.
The cadaver slowly twists. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6 rotor.
Airlifting.
But it is.
It was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
How do they get them up there?
It's one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
They climb up there?
Can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the...
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the thing.
I think visual calculus is the only thing I do well in this. Gotta be the dock workers, right?
This is a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
That makes sense.
70% of the cases I get are just filling in the blanks on the initial report. This belt worries me.
They're wanting him to stay up there.
It would be thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more.
The cadaver hangs.
What's he got? Tattoos.
Of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains.
So am I.
Ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down a zipper his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist.
He's got a gun.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
What's that?
Get sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Can we like tell these kids to fuck off?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill
got a photo,
followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it. It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical...
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world. Protruding comically, dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside.
Oh, we got it. Oh. We're talking to the dead. Who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead.
Where have you gone?
The wild pale yonder. In the past.
Happening.
What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead.
Why do I love questions so much?
You're a copperoonie.
Pose.
Look at all of them coming right up.
Oh, oh my god.
Rooney.
Oh boy.
This
is the insanity route, huh?
Now.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. New skill point.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands.
Is my name Rune?
Fuck no.
Oh.
You're no Rooney.
Oh, that's obvious.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of that.
You might be onto something there because you have.
I've forgotten something terrible. I hate you.
Do I remind you?
A child born with Muller's disease, Harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Yeah, you remind me of a deep sea creature.
No, not quite. You sure got out of that one. Coppolini.
Right, whatever.
Come back later, Coppo.
Quentin, take a step
As you
back.
narrow your eyes, this is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse, the cadaver, slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Try that again.
This is only the lower...
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears...
So, what do you think?
Got beat up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think it's probably a way to, to get it. Maybe they even paid these kids to beat up the body, throw rocks at it and stuff, just so it's harder to tell what happened to it.
I agree.
His personality is
totally dead.
Totally.
Absolutely. Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Yep. You think he was strangled and moved here?
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
a pool of blood and feces.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Turn around and yell.
Malicious laughter erupts in
Big said he's a
the lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I'm sorry. I just had to yell at these fucking kids.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your
Okay,
nostrils.
we gotta get him down.
He slowly...
Of course.
Oh, I don't
have questions.
I don't know.
Come back late.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
Yeah, we're done.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought Chenka to...
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
Yeah, well said then.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
What about
Climb
the
up
branch?
there, and there has to be a less risky way, with less falling down.
We shoot him down?
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Yeah, right there.
Where? Ah, yes, I see.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Could you just hit one of these kids?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight.
Oh, hell yeah.
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place.
Hell yeah.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes
hell yeah.
the fellow's desk position, taking aim.
Shoot
The
that
corner of his
motherfucker.
eye
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly...
God damn it.
Yes.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's desk was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but...
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy. But then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Maybe try again.
We are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for...
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun.
What do they call them? Binoculard? Binoclard? I wonder if it's like uncommon to wear glasses in this. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look...
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I could do.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like...
Give me your gun.
I have one gun.
Oops.
Oh.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
You're gonna beat the shit out of these kids.
Officer, why do we only have one gun? That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You...
Ooh, we got his gun.
Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold
Could feel it first.
light and gunmetal is...
The fuck are you waiting for?
Right, it's time.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Let's try. I think I have to. This is about a 50-50. What if I close my left eye?
Your field of view narrows. The slow movement of the branch in the wind. And
Look, he's crying.
We're a little better than half. All right, you know what?
Set me free.
Oh, shit.
Don't.
Dude, this... this is really tempting.
Do it.
Composure, pull the trigger.
Put it right here, Mulk.
Fuck off.
Right here.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Intense shit, copper.
Could waved his gun. It wasn't intense. It was pathetic.
Yeah, are you sure about that? Oh, damn it. Now we're less likely to hit the... I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it.
the lieutenant takes the gun carefully from you and...
Fucking pussy didn't shoot shit, did he?
Okay, I don't care.
The harbor and ask the leader of the union to help us with the body.
Let's do that. We got stuff we can do now. No equipment. No research. And we can level up a skill. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a couple things we could level up. It looks like we can only level these up by 1 or 2. Like these we can make way higher. I wouldn't mind leveling up Savior Fair. Composure's not bad either. I think if I had any check that I needed. What was the one in the mirror? Level up towards that. I could just hold the skill point. This is different.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Step right in. The store. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this?
Sir, we sell books, postcards.
Books? Postcards?
Nah, I'm not gonna.
Be a fool. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone.
No, I'm good.
Sir, are you okay?
Can I ask you some
sir.
questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. Oh, kings and queens and... I think that's what...
I think I don't care.
People who read those books.
Let's go try to get to the union leader. Oh, there was something I could do with the statue. You're not the union leader. You're the scab leader.
Right to work! Right to...
Hey.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
Messing with you. Imagine, you cops going on a strike. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north?
We got a dead body over there.
I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies.
Can you let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a grant.
If it's all so simple,
okay.
Why don't the
Aye. Walk right past mesh. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry,
Hey.
I'm sure it's not completely impossible. Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Got
Sure.
it. All right. I have
Sure
money.
thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh, thanks.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged.
Always glad to help out the RCM.
Thanks.
Shame, you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though. I'm always glad to help out when possible.
Nice talk. Case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. Door's locked. We gotta go press the button behind the guard. No lock picking or door kicking in this one. Future belongs to Measurehead. Measurehead's amazing. Hey, Measurehead. What up, bro?
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
What's that mean?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What's that mean? Yeah, what do you mean?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
Al Ghul. Okay.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat.
Huh.
You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Oh, alcohol.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now.
Okay.
Very little of yourself remain. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Are you just completely mad? He's Waka and you're Albed. I see this.
The ethanol fungus is deep within your nervous
Ethanol Among Us?
pulling the strings. You are merely its pupa now.
Okay.
I see
Let's get in there.
motions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Okay.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft.
Okay.
You made great gains. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Huh.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Hey, can you help me get a corpse down from a tree?
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity. by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Why are you like guarding this harbor?
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you.
Are you just completely mad?
When you are gone, we will be. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Yeah, but like, then I become a racist, right?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Advanced race. I can do this, subscribe to his advanced race theory. I can take an almost impossible shot of knocking him out. What are those tattoos of yours?
Are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
Knock him out? I'll try. I mean, I don't want to become a racist.
Permanently draw a free.
I'm okay with lying, but I don't know if I want to just internalize it like they said.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait.
Drawings are precise and look true to their side. One thing, however, is they're not entirely free of throwbacks. Large jaw operation, criminalism. Earlobes could be smaller. Okay, we're gonna try to like Reddit him.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Oh my.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Okay. Why do you serve the Union?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
Ah, okay.
The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Okay. But you still serve them.
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
You don't like disco then?
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of...
I think I'm confused. Who are these Seminoles?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. We are the future. That
you were born and raised here.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into
hurting my head.
Grey Mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're a bullshitter.
I'm from Couronne, And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
You're really just gonna be an asshole about this? Kim, what do you think about this?
This racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
How do you know there'll be... Well, I mean, I obviously...
There always is.
Yep, so true.
Race
what a god.
Reality.
Kim kind of godlike. Hey, I'm swinging. Well...
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hat.
You must be out of your mind.
Fuck
Your
you.
fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain. As
the words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No. My dad.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Oh.
Your jaw.
This is bad.
Very bad.
I'll try to remain conscious.
Pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to...
Do I gotta talk to this guy again now? NO2? Oh, dude, the saves are so far back. Oh, dude. I don't like that.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics.
I was imagine you cops going on a
Basically, quick save. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help. Always glad. You know, the winter's. I'm a murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. I don't believe you. It wasn't. I'm doing.
Pretty sure we looked at the body. Yeah, because I have the XP from looking at the body. Now I gotta do this again. Gotta talk to this idiot again.
Nobody.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneration.
That you reek of it. And
it's not good. It's like a rat crawled into your stomach.
No jerking. You gave. You will be.
It is bad.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be.
Enough with this begging. You should leave. Bring your troops to your walls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. Well, not as such.
Mr. Also, to jam. Off. I am not surprised you enjoy it. No. You have heard enough.
I think
that will be the...
That is...
These cops are just...
Well, he must think. The drawings are precise and look true to this.
That...
Babe, thanks.
Okay, so what do we need? Physical instrument here? So I can juice this up. We can go for it again. 28%er. Tip it.
How did...
Gotta do it again now. I'm taking a 25%er every time.
Nobody.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body tough.
You have you reek.
It's like a rat crew.
Yeah.
He means alcohol.
I doubt it. You Occidental haplogroup. You.
It is.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must
bring you up.
There may be a peaceful.
Don't be for Mister. Also, above all, rat off. I am not surprised that no. You have heard.
That will be the.
He will grant us.
Your
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close.
Welcome. He must.
The
drawings are precise and look true to this.
Babe, thanks.
Oh, it's oh right. I have to level up. Sending it. Am I just never gonna get it? In theory, sending it 4 times, I should get it.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it.
I guess I probably should have been a physical build if I wanted to do this.
Yes. Al-Hul.
He means alcohol.
Dave's coming, let you get any choice you want. Yeah.
I doubt it. You Occidental upload. You.
It is.
There is a button.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Just
bring you up.
There may be a peaceful. Well.
Don't be for Mister. Also, off. I am the. We are. I am. No. You have heard
that
he will.
The lieutenant.
You should keep him. Rasi.
Welcome to. He must. The drawings are precise.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
I'm just never gonna get it, huh? I guess I'll just do the other one.
Nobody.
Yeah, Measure.
That you reek of it.
It's like a rat crew.
King, you gave the world. You dominated.
You could also just say you're a drunk cop and go that route.
It is.
There is a button right behind him.
Bring you
Thought I did say that.
A peaceful solution. Well.
Oh, like you could like. I don't know. I don't want to give in to this guy.
I am not surprised that no. You have.
But I guess I have to because I'm not strong enough.
These cops are.
Welcome. He must.
I guess I'd probably like that better than.
Thanks. But I got this.
Kind of hate spending a point on this though too. So we're gonna swing. We'll see if we get it, and then if we don't, we'll just grovel. Oh, I got it. I didn't even have to spend a point.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. The man is reeling, gasping for air. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. Don't wait. You've only got a millisecond. That fighting pose. Watch it.
I'm going. Uh-oh. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wrong move. Your head is in his hands. Like a...
Say it. I am a degenerate drunk.
Alright, fine.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
I'm dead again?
Very, very bad.
The 360K. Okay, now we gotta roll a 17% and 360 kick.
A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. Despair creeps into you.
They dead.
Getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
What?
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people.
Nothing you can say. Despair creeps into you. Getting
What's happening?
You're still coming up with
Fuck me? Please.
Nothing you can say.
I totally fucked this up.
Yeah, Measurehead.
Here we go.
You reek of it.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach.
Junkie, you gave you.
It is.
There is a button right behind him. Just
bring your T-wall.
There may be a peaceful solution to the
no, Mr. Also, about off the South Island. You have her.
I think
that will.
He will.
Your the loot.
You should keep him.
Welcome. He must.
That at.
Babe. Thanks.
Hanging.
But I got this.
How did this happen?
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am.
How do I heal?
Good.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I can't. Guess I'll do this.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door.
You are obviously
is
a liberal, Sayerite.
Embarrassing.
A polyculturalist. I can see it from. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Hate that. Okay, I guess.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Mao, a receding genetic pool, has led the Mao on reprehensible street parades in Mao cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort.
Who are they?
Wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners.
Sure.
My peoples.
Mahoon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. You're welcome.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreed.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid what
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina. The ancient Meteorans.
This, I do not care, bro.
Pisantic Sea. The Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North. The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and
It's way too much to keep track of.
heroic race.
And if he's just like yapping, and the point is he's just yapping,
But they have a glandular
they don't care.
overproduction of sebum. Sebum is
Because I'm not going to remember any of this.
rains, making them listen to El Mariachi music.
Yeah, we get it. He's racist.
Meat-based food, which in turn only produce, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts.
I would much rather just keep re-rolling until I can knock his ass out.
buddy.
Yeah, Measurehead.
That you reek of it.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Yeah.
He means...
No, you don't. You need jerking. You get... You will...
It is bad.
There is a button right behind him.
Bring it you all.
There may be a peaceful solution to... Well...
Mr. Also... stop.
I just mashed through
I
that.
am not surprised. No, you have heard enough. You should keep him.
That's out of it.
Babe.
Swinging. Please just
But
get
I
it.
got this.
I mean, I guess I can go try to just like get more physical strength and stuff and come back.
No, but
Yeah, Measurehead.
that you, yeah.
He means...
I doubt it. You Occidental upload. You get you. It is my task to keep the
The best idea.
off above. Stop. Explain. I am not surprised. No. You have heard.
The lieutenant.
You should keep him.
Welcome. He must think redheads are... The drawings are precise.
That...
Babe. Thanks. But I got this.
I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna have to revisit this when I'm in more receptive.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate. Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homo.
We still need...
Whatever, I guess we leave. I'm just gonna stop for tonight. I appreciate what this game is doing. Right now, I don't think... I don't think fair enough right now, if I'm being honest. Cool game, though. I might come back to it. I probably will come back to it. It seems really good. I don't like... There's a couple things I don't like, if I'm being honest. I don't like the temptation to just reload a save and go for something, lest you be totally locked out of a choice, unless you just dump all your stats into it. I don't know how much the game is meant to just be, like, restarted. Like, obviously there's some element of, like, oh, you wake up, you could re-roll your stats and try a different way. Like, I don't know how much of that is, like, the characters in-game are conscious of the events that will happen. Like, for example, I know I need physical strength to beat that guy up, so maybe I re-roll and go physical strength route. And, like, that's kind of the expectation of the game. Alternatively, I don't like either just, like, I don't know. I don't like the white check system as it is, at least. It feels to me like I have to explore a ton to get a white check to even be possible again. And even then, it's like I just shouldn't even go for anything ever, is kind of what it feels like. Because then it's just locked until I'm spending a skill point. And maybe skill points are plentiful. If skill points are plentiful, then maybe we're fine. But also, like, for example, in that one, hand-to-hand combat, I can only add two points to over the course of the game, it looks like. So, can I try that check 3 times? Yeah, like, it's just like, here's the choice you can pick. Oh, you have to go the route of, like, either pretending or buying into agreeing with him on his, like, race theory. And then he just yaps for, like, 10 minutes. And I'm sure it's really clever, and I'm sure it's great. But I'm, like, frustrated at the skill check. So as I'm looking at it, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care to read all this. And, like, I'm sure it's very, very well written, where, like, you could probably draw a lot of parallels to real life stuff, and it's probably super well written, and, like, the guy's probably a douche, and it's probably great. I'm not getting that because I'm mashing through dialogue at this point because I just want to have something happen. I I don't know if this game's for me. So we'll probably give it one more go. I might do a little bit of looking into just kind of like length and an expectation of replaying. I don't want to look into plot elements, of course, but I might just look into like length and expectation of replaying, because as it stands right now, I appreciate the game. It is not for me. The beauty of the game is exploring and finding ways to get around the problems that arise. I believe that. And I think that is definitely something that people can appreciate. I don't think it might be for me. But I don't want to discount it after one session. It's only been, 2.5, 3 hours. So I don't want to discount it after one session. I want to think about it a little bit. And I want to see kind of what it offers. I'm sure there's a lot to it. And if this is like if this is 60 hours of this, I'm not playing it. I'm sorry. But if it's like 20, 30 hours of this, I'm super down. There are a lot of different ways to get to the harbor. I'm so sure there are. I'm so sure there are. I'm not going to write it off yet. Hey, Silver, how's it going? I'm not going to write it off yet. I'm going to think about it a little bit. If I'm being fully transparent, it's been a bitch of a week, so maybe this isn't the game to pick up after a rather arduous week. I like some, and I don't know if I like the humor or not yet. I like the humor a little bit. But, yeah. So, we'll probably try to crack at it again either tomorrow or Monday. And yeah, if it's not that, we'll jump to something else. It's a book game? I like book games. I like book games, but I don't know if I like this one yet. I like the characters, but I don't even know what to call this genre. But I don't think I like this genre. We'll see. Everyone, so I say that like everyone seems to love it, and I want to give a lot of people credit for that. But I don't know. It's like this. It's so sweaty, and sometimes that's okay. But this shit is so sweaty right now. So I'm sure I will like it. I just have to. Maybe I need to just go a different route. Maybe going the like intellectual route is not the way to play it the first time. It's kind of tiring at first. Yeah. Like, I don't even want to, like, shit on it. I really appreciate it. It's clearly really well done. But, like, we've got... Dude. The sequence where I hip-check the grandma in the wheelchair or whatever is, like, the complete antithesis of how I go about things. Sensitive route is the best? Maybe I'll do that. I did the intellectual route to start. But I think I might re-roll the route. And in doing so, I will probably be able to appreciate what's great about the game. Because I'm going to re-experience, the first couple hours, both completely different option. And completely different internal monologue, I'm sure. Which is great. Like, the completely different internal monologue type stuff. Like, because I see where it goes, where it's like, rhetoric, check, simple, past. Right? And then, like, it says something in your head. I bet this game is rolling, like, dozens of those every single dialogue option. And I'm failing a lot of them, and it's hiding the ones that I'm failing. And, like, what's the one? The internal world one. It's in the sensitive tree. There's, like, the internal world one, where it's, like, whimsy and, like, all that kind of stuff. Where I got to talk to the dead body. Like, I'm sure that one was rolling on a ton of those. I think those are stat checks. Isn't that like the same thing? Because it says or I guess it would just be a threshold of stat. Maybe it's not rolling on it. Inland Empire is the stat. Yeah. But I feel like there's like a ton of those that I'm failing that it's hiding. Yeah. Well, that would make sense if it's a threshold. Oh, they do roll. Hi, Frey. How's it going? We're actually just wrapping up, unfortunately. They do roll. Well, In either case, I appreciate what the game's got going on. I need to just make sure I need to make sure I'm giving it a fair shot. And I know I'm not doing that tonight. And I do like a lot of it. But I think I also need to let go of... Yeah, I think I need to let go of passing every skill check. And I think I need to let go of going for every skill check. And I need to set a rule for myself that I will not save scum. I imagine there's nothing that soft locks you out of getting through a part of the game. In so much as you probably can go up your stats and try again, or you probably can go another route. So there's probably nothing that soft locks you. So if I fail a check, I need to just suck it up and chill. You know the difference between red and white checks? Yeah. I don't love the system, but I do know the difference. The completionist in me, and I guess completionist is the wrong word, but the way I play games, right? Like take the mirror check, for example, at the beginning of the game, where you can get like the look off your face or whatever it's called. You fail it, and it's a white check. So you can go back to the mirror and check it when you get another stat. My ass wants to put a point in that stat. Wants to put a point in that stat, go over to the mirror again, and try it until I pass the mirror. Then I can put the mirror behind me and go from there. And go on to the next thing. Not, oh, hey, I'm at the mirror again 14 hours into the game. I probably got some stats since then. Let me try it again. But it feels like a ladder is kind of where you're meant to be with this game. Or like the guy blocking the way. Let's say I absolutely refuse to do the intellectual response, even though that's what I'm statted for, and I want to punch him out. I can keep trying that until I can eventually do it. Or I maybe talk to the scab leader. Maybe we can get the scab leader to go fight him and distract him. Maybe we can get the... So there's a lot of things you can do. And I get overwhelmed easily. So we'll be back at this. I'm going to give this one another shot. I like the idea, but just not tonight. It's a good intro, and at least maybe next time I can either... I'll probably just pick up from here, and we'll just rock with it. And whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go with my gut on all the choices. And if a choice kills me, that's fine. But if it doesn't, we'll just keep rolling with it. Anyways, appreciate everyone for hanging out, and appreciate the post-game chat. I'm going to watch some Slashback, eat some food, and chill. So y'all be good to each other in the meantime, and take it easy.